Alright guys, welcome back. I think I'm live. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure everything's set up, give everybody a minute to gather. And set my end of the stream up. Wait for the chat to load. Oh. Hey, Mr. Shelter. Welcome back, dude. How are you doing? So the reason I'm not actually that late, really, am I? 10 minutes. The game crashed when I was testing something. So fingers crossed for that tonight. But hopefully, since I've just restarted my computer, things should work a little bit better, hopefully. Right, we want to open up ESA. Drink this tea before it goes cold. Just need to make sure you can all hear me. Yep. Right, so I don't know if the new subscribers from last night are in, but thank you for subscribing, taking us 2 away from 500 in that special live stream. So thank you for that, guys. It means so much. I've been having a wonderful day today because of that. Let's just jump straight in here. It's running a lot better than it was like half an hour ago. So it seems like good news. My fingers are crossed. Tonight is, of course, the Moon Rover 2.0. I've got I think the design's really similar to the last one. I made it as similar as I could. I just changed the colour in a little bit. So let's get it open. It was in the tests, and it was Lunar Rover, right? Both the same. And there she is, the beast that just crashed my computer. We've got, how many have we got? 5 of these engines, I think. 1, 2, 3. No, we've got 6 of them, haven't we? We've got 6 of those engines, the vectors. Those are from the space shuttle, using a Metalox Plume. And then we've got these little structural elements that I put on here. I thought that was quite nifty, quite cool. It's called Moonstone, is the name of the booster. And we've got our RCS on there. Our second stage engine is Conformal hydrogen engine, which I actually have to change these tanks, don't I, to liquid hydrogen. Is that last? That's those, and those are all correct. That should give us some more delta V now. It's this one, isn't it? 102 seconds, yeah, it gives us a bit more than we had earlier. And then we've got more RCS there, and up in here is our lander. So as you can see, to space this out and make this a little bit more streamlined and not so bulbous, I'll just put a massive procedural element there. That doesn't weigh anything really. To space that out a little bit, we've gone for black and blue. I haven't got any space to put a name on. I might just put our logo here though, in actual fact. do that quickly before we launch it. Just put it on both sides. Oh, I've got to put solar panels on this too. Remember to do that. ESA and NASA. I'll make that like a blue, dark blue colour. A bit of saturated, there we go, somewhere like that. Make it a bit bigger. So the moon aliens know who's rocked up on their doorstep. Right, that is that, I believe. Let me just double check. That's our little moon rover. Got some lights on there. Boom. Got some more lights under there, but I'll show you those in a minute. That is everything we need. We got some batteries up here. Let me just. OCD is not going to let that sit there like that. Somewhere like that. Is there any more that are wildly out? That one. And this one is a little bit as well. Right, good. Some more batteries there just in case we run out, because we haven't got many batteries on this thing. Right, let's close that up. Let's save it and double check that staging. That's all correct. And Moonstone 1 is ready for launch. Right, let's go. It's actually let's name this properly. What's it going to be called? Moon Rover. Oh no, sorry, it's Moonstone. Moonstone, just Moonstone, and that is the lunar moon rover. Right, save and let's launch. It's going to be a nighttime launch, of course. I don't know. Oh, I didn't put it out, did I? But I was going to say, in my shorts, when I edit them together, I actually go back and redo the mission because then I can do a daytime launch, because I can't do a nighttime launch for a little video like that. So I always go back and redo the missions after the stream and record it. Oh, I hope this doesn't crash. Please be good to us, Mr. Kraken. Right, can get rid of that. Let's zoom out a little bit. That's all our beautiful network we put in place last night. Turn it off for a minute, get rid of these lines so we can see what we're doing. Where's the moon? There. That's our target. And we're going to ascent guidance. 200 is okay. Launch into the plane of target. That's in 8 hours time. Let's engage the autopilot. Much bigger rocket than the satellite rocket that we were launching last night, so it's quite demanding. Four, 3, 2, 1, lift off. So we get a bit of a glitch there. Let's turn that RCS on, and now we can zoom in a little bit more. Trying to get the best way to see it, but it's pretty hard. We don't have that graphical bug that we had last night. Tonight, should I sit up a bit? Right, off we go. And here we go. I was hoping Meow would be in here tonight so I could ask him if he'd finally got the clouds installed. I put the video up today. Right, we're just coming up on halfway through that fuel. Let's give me glasses a bit of a clean. Right, so we're about halfway through that fuel now. We're doing 133, well 135, we're going up quickly. We are looking like everything is nominal. Let's get rid of that window. We can see a little bit, can't we? See the arm of the Milky Way there. Everything looking nominal. We're 100 kilometers down range. Got 1/3 of the fuel left now in this stage. It would be really nice to make this a self-propelled landing booster like SpaceX. I was thinking about making special boosters, you know, just and launching everything that we do off them. This is a hefty beast. I've got the thrust turned down on these engines too. Okay, everything's still looking nominal. Thrust weight is 3.50. The next stage will take over at 3.5. That's quite nice. So only going to lose a little bit for a few seconds. Alright, coming up on main engine cut off. There's main engine cut off and second stage ignition. Lose that fairing. And we'll now go up to our orbital height. And constantly fall back to Earth. Beautiful, nearly there. Still got quite a lot of fuel in that. We've got correct fuel in here now in all tanks. Let me just double check that. That's right. You can't really see the design of this that I did, but I made these fuel tanks wrap around to the engine. I thought it looked really cool. You can't. You'll see it in the short. You can't see it right now, but oh yeah, you'll see it in the short video. Alright, coming up on orbital speed. I'm about to shut down that engine, coast to our apoapsis, and then circularize. Here we go. And just a 3-second burn in 10 minutes to get us nicely circularised in that orbit there. The cross fingers, the warping isn't lagging as much as it was last night at all. So it was a second of lag there compared to last night when it was like 5 seconds. And hopefully tonight we won't flip the rover like we did last time and have to send a rescue mission up. I haven't messed with any of the settings on the rover actually, so that might be a thing. But I'll be delicate when we've landed. Alright, here comes that burn. Whenever you're ready, what's going on? Have we lost control? I think we've lost battery power. We have indeed. Right, so I'm going to have to cheat quickly. Because I'm not going back now and putting more batteries and stuff in. Just use it for a second. So we get us into some daylight. Oh, do you know what I didn't do? I think it'll be okay because I can use the solar panels on the rover. But I didn't put any solar panels on it, did I? Silly me. I think we can extend them. They're not very big, but they might do something. Right, we got those out. Let's go into some sunlight. I might as well watch the sun come up, mightn't we? That's going to be beautiful. It looks so good. Ah. Well, we've got that electricity on. There's our beautiful lights. Look as the sun rises up there. That is gorgeous. It's all about that sun flare. I think it looks so good. It looks so realistic. Let's support a little bit more. The way the light shines off these clouds, I think it looks absolutely awesome. Looks so good. Right, let's get our burn on to the moon. First thing we want to do is match that plane a bit better. Create that node, that's 11 seconds. Should be okay. 33 in there. So that's going to level that plane up with the moon's plane to make it easier for us to burn there on target. Let's turn that cheat off because that should be getting us some energy now. Okay, not enough apparently, so I put that back on. Where's the battery? I thought that was the battery. No. They are. They're charging up a little bit. Awesome. Okay. I put the RCS thrusters on the bottom of this lander as well. I thought that would be pretty cool. It looks pretty neat. Right, let's start our burn towards the moon. We're going to be want to be going around about there. Oops, somewhere. Oops. Yeah, somewhere about there. Looks good to me. Let's do that. I can remember when I started these live streams, going to the moon seemed so daunting, and now it's just another part of everyday life. I love the way them lights light up that second stage there. I think that looks well cool. Alright, so we've got a few seconds to burn left on that stage. How long? 21. And then the rest we'll be getting there with our lander stage. Because we only need enough Delta V to actually land. And then that's it. We're going to leave it there, I suppose. I did forget to get this out. Probably would help, wouldn't it? There we go. Now you'll be able to see that design on the back of there. I really like that. I think it looks really cool. It's like claws. Alright, let's detach that stage. Off it goes and fire those Dracos. And we're heading towards the moon. It's going to burn for about a minute and we've got 160 seconds of fuel. Beautiful. That'll leave us 100 seconds to land with. And circularise our orbit around the moon. So as you can see, the lander design is pretty much the same as before, except I've got some different lights on it and a few less batteries because I don't think they're needed so much. And we've got a MUN camera still on there, and we've got a satellite, a little upload link dish on the back. And also this time it's attached with a docking port instead of a decoupler. And that's not staged or anything, so wait, there's one thing I have to do before we do this. Where is it? Stop at stage. Am I being blind? Where is it? Stop at stage 1. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Oh, lucky. Space Nerd, hello. Zeptonian, hello. I will be your 500 sub. Oh, really? Have we clicked over? Space Nerd, this is not career mode, it's just a sandbox mode, but we're treating it with, we got some goals and some limitations and stuff. Well, I suppose we got limitations, maybe. If you're my 500th subscriber, mate, thank you so much, and thank you Space Nerd as well. You've also subbed. That's brilliant. That will definitely take me over. So awesome. That means tonight, no, tomorrow night, guys, or maybe in a couple of days, I'll be doing a special live stream, and I've got some stuff planned for you. So yeah, that's really great that I can actually do that now. Man, it's been a long journey to get to 500. My God, I think that deserves a celebratory sip of tea. And just while we're on the moon, now I can say thank you like properly, because honestly, man, it means so much. It's literally everything. Like, without you guys, this channel wouldn't be anything, and other people wouldn't find it and stuff like that. How long you been doing YouTube? Oh, I've been doing it for, I don't know, you'll have to see when my first video was. Quite a while, but I've only been taking it seriously for like a few years now. Sort of on and off. I haven't been the most consistent guy, but I seem to have found something with Kerbal Space Program and space content and stuff like that. So didn't think that was where my content was going to come from, but yeah, I'm happy with that. It's pretty good. So I've tried all sorts of different things out on my YouTube. That's why I'm called the Everything Guy. I've got a lot of different interests and stuff, so I like to make content about all sorts of different things. And I want to continue doing that as well, to bring in more stuff to the channel. Not just space related stuff, but all sorts of other things, interesting things. I've got a plan to do a little history series where I talk about like obscure things from history. It's things that people don't really know about, but are quite interesting once you delve into them. I'd like to do something like that. Congrats on 500 subs, you did it. Thanks, man. No, you guys did it, mate. I didn't do much. I just make these videos and I just sit and stream, play a game, or, you know, waffle on about something I'm interested in. But it's you guys that, when you subscribe, that's what makes this channel grow, man. I couldn't do it without that. Like, I've been doing this for a long time. I was sat here with like 30 subscribers for ages, and every time someone subscribes, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to make the next video. I'm going to make the next video. It really like drives me on to keep going. Why does your craft look so cool? Jinteki, that's a cool name. Why does your craft look so cool? What are those textures paints? Thank you, man, for saying it looks cool. The textures are from something called Textures Unlimited. I think that's what it's called. Textures Unlimited, yeah. And using that with a mod called Procedural Parts. With the Procedural Parts, you can recolor them with the Textures Unlimited mod. You can make them like any color you want. You can make them shiny or matte. I've gone for a couple of different effects there, like a shiny one on that one, but a bit less shiny on there. So you can get really custom with it. And then for these letters and stuff, I'm using a mod called Conformal decals, which is awesome. You can put a flag on there, like an image, or you can put your own text on there. And it's got a few different fonts. Like, it's got the NASA font, which is really cool. And then I've gone for that streamlined engine now. I really like these Draco engines. That's another mod. So there's lots of mods in this game. I think they're nice and streamlined. They didn't make any extra room on the end of the craft or anything, or underneath, so it could be as small as possible. I made it a lot bigger than it needed to be, really, though. Right, there's our Earth. Beautiful, beautiful Earth. We're leaving it behind. And we're going to the moon. So I'm going to warp out a little bit so we can just take a look at that Earth. Get a nice view of that big blue marble in the vastness of space. What happened to the first Rover 1.0? I was an idiot and lost my save games because I added BlackRack's volumetric clouds and I didn't follow the installation properly, and I got frustrated with it, and I ended up doing a proper clean install and getting rid of everything that I'd ever done on Kerbal Space Program, including all our live stream progress. So what we're doing right now is just redoing everything that we've done, and we're just this is the last step in that catch up. So tomorrow night it'll all be like fresh new stuff. But we already landed that rover. I flipped it and we had to send a rescue mission up to unflip it. But we did do that successfully. That's on the live stream. And it gave me a bit of practice on driving on the moon as well. How much of a performance loss did you get with volumetric clouds at Septonian? I'd say on average, it depends, because when you're away from the Earth, none at all. But when you're in the clouds, it's probably up to 10, maybe 10 frames. But it's only for a small amount of time, maybe 10 seconds or something like that. It's caused maybe a little bit more lag when you actually launch for like a second, or not even that. And I'd say it's probably put my load time up, actually loading up the game from the start, probably by about 10 minutes maybe. But my hard drive is not very good, so if you've got this on an SSD or a better hard drive than I've got, you'd have a way better time with that than I am. Right, let's zoom out a little bit more and let's warp down to there. I'm always so scared about this purple line. I accidentally click it and warp to it by accident and miss our window. Thanks for the information. Yeah, no problem, dude. I definitely recommend getting it if you can handle it, if your computer can handle it, because it's a game changer. It really is. It adds so much more like immersion into it, you know. I had a little test earlier of bringing a capsule back down through the atmosphere to test the heat shield, and coming back through the clouds, the volumetric clouds, was absolutely insane. To be like sat in the capsule watching the clouds, like, oh man, it was so fun. I can't wait till we get our moon mission going next. It'll be tomorrow, won't it? It's going to be really good. Space Nerd says, also now that you have 500 subs, you can receive gift messages in live streams, I'm pretty sure. To enable it in YouTube Studio monetization, I've had a look at that, and I need 500 subscribers, which I've got. I need 3 videos in the last year, which I've obviously got. And I need 3,000 watch hours, which I'm about, I think, 2,000 off. So I've got to get 2,000 more watch hours before I can get that first step of monetization. But yeah, that'll be cool. Gift messages. It's not so. I've got I was gonna say I've got a Patreon, but I don't post on it at all. Like, somebody asked me a couple of days ago if I could receive gifts and stuff, and I said it's only that, and it's only £1, so I don't even bother like sharing the link or anything, because I don't post anything on it anyway. I think I posted 1 video on there. But like, for the moment, I just want to see where this goes. It's not about the money so much for me at the moment. If it becomes good enough to be like that, then yeah, fine, that'll be awesome. But for now, it's just about building a community mainly, like building my channel up and building a community. Once people started coming to the channel, it was like, it made me think like, oh, hang on, we're like building a really nice place here, a really nice group of friends. Everyone that comes into the chat is really nice. I've had such good luck with that, honestly. And it feels like we're building a nice little group of people together. We've all got shared interests. We're all different, and we all really alike as well, some of us. So that's like the bonus that I didn't foresee. I didn't really think about that too much. And then when it happened, it was like, oh, it's really nice, man, getting to know people from all over the world. It's something I've wanted to do all my life, to get to know people from all over the world, but never really had the ability to, you know, travel around the world. So if I can sit in my own little house and stream out to people and make a community that way, oh, well, absolutely awesome. I will try my best to check out tomorrow's stream. Awesome, dude. I hope you do. Oh man, I forgot about the watch hours. Yeah, they keep changing it. It's really frustrating, and I've said this a few times before. Back when I started YouTube, it was before they made all them changes where you had to have so many subscribers, and I was getting paid back then, and it wasn't much. It was like pennies a month, you know. But it slowly started building up, and I only had 30 subscribers, like I say, but I got to the point where I'd earned $50 or just under $50, and that's the point where you could draw the money out. So I was really excited to get to that point. It was like $2 off that limit, and they changed all the rules and said, no, you can't withdraw that money now. You have to get 1,000 subscribers and all this watch time and stuff. And I was, oh man, that was like such a drive, even though it was pennies, you know, or at the most it was like £1 a month or something like that. Oh well, a few pounds a month. It was such a drive, it was such a motivator, because even though it was little bits of money, it was, you could see the effect, you could see it having the effect, and you could see what was working and what wasn't. One, you know, month you get a bit more money and you'd be like, wow, something I did this month worked, let me try and repeat that. And then you didn't have many analytics then either when it changed, but now they do. It's a bit easier to gauge what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong without, when you're not earning money. You got solar panels on the craft, right? I have got I didn't put solar panels on the actual lander, but they are on the they're on the Rover, so we're using those for the moment, because I am silly and wanted to rush this mission for some reason. Completely forgot to put them on. But yeah, I'll put the satellite dish on. Right, let's warp into that little space there. 3 should be plenty. Always get a little bit of lag when it hits that. There we go, beautiful. That's stopped yet. Right, now if I've learnt this correctly, I don't want to do that on the periapsis because it's more expensive. You do it halfway between where you are and the periapsis, and then get yourself down to a nice little orbit. Let's go a little bit more. Ooh, it's a bit far. 870 will be fine. That's 17 seconds. Right, if I take that off and do it there, whoops, wrong way. That's, oh, it's going to be the same amount, isn't it? Yeah, for real. So, well, that was different earlier for me. I swear it was. That's why I mentioned it tonight, but maybe I was wrong. Right, let's burn that maneuver. Execute that node. Beautiful. What are you going to do with the lander part after you touch down? That is going to stay on the moon as a little relic. And I think we're going to use that to target our next landing spot, or use the Rover. That, depending on how much fuel is left by the time we land, because we've still got a lot here. I don't think it's not going to use that much to land. We could take it back off and possibly smash it back into the moon so it's completely destroyed. But how will you get the Rover out of the lander? It's docked on here, just under this. You can see that RCS tank with a docking port. So we just undock it. I've made it so we could drive back up to it and possibly dock it again if there's enough clearance. That was my plan anyway. So possibly this, I think this will get them back into orbit. And if I make some little redesigns, maybe I could put a docking thing on there, a docking port there, get it back up into orbit and bring a fuel tank, and then refuel it and bring it back to Earth with the Rover on it. I don't know how that would work with reheating and stuff in the atmosphere, but that might be cool. That's pretty much what I'm doing with the human lander. The human lander is going to land humans on the moon, and then when they're finished there, take back off, sit in orbit, and before we actually do that mission, we're sending 2 tankers to go in orbit around the moon close to each other. So that lander comes up, refuels from both of those tankers, and flies back to Earth. And I don't want to give it away, but I might as well, because I might as well. I'm going to try and make that land back on Earth with its engines. So not a parachute, but an engine land. Let's add that maneuver there. That should be nearly circular, that'll do. Don't have to be exact. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't put them solar panels on there. I'm so forgetful sometimes. So forgetful. I should say something about the live stream, shouldn't I? So that special live stream, I'll let you know tomorrow when it's going to be. So I probably won't do it tomorrow night. In fact, I might do 2 live streams, one in the daytime in England and one in the daytime in the US, because I think I've got subscribers from both ends now, which I did that live stream earlier in the day. So, I don't know what I'll do, but I'm going to show you, probably do a reaction to some of my, or a couple of my older videos, like Urbex or something, show you something different that I do, and then we'll just have a chat and just talk about things. If anyone's got any videos they want me to react to or anything, I'll bring them up on YouTube and watch them. I'll give you a bit of a life story, I suppose, if that's interesting. I don't know how interesting that would be. Right, we are around the moon now, on the dark side. And we are literally ready to set up our landing spot. So, I've been thinking that we want to land somewhere. This place looks absolutely awesome for mountains and stuff. So I'm thinking right on this edge here is where I'm thinking. Right there, because it's flat. We've got a couple of craters. We've got a mountain ridge around there. We've got a mountain there. And if I did my little trick where I leave it, I leave the rover going for like an hour while I go out for a walk, I think we could probably get to this crater eventually. So I'm going to pick this as the landing spot. We're going to go to landing guidance, pick our target on the map, and I'm going to put us right in this little corner there. Mare Oriental. Beautiful. Right there. And let's land at that target. So it's going to warp us a little bit. And then change our inclination so it matches where our landing spot is. That is a huge crater in it. Absolutely massive impact site there. It's absolutely huge. It's like the size of an iris in an eyeball. It's that big. It's like the same ratio. That must have been absolutely colossal. You know, I would have thought something hitting the moon that big enough to cause something like that would destroy it, but crazy. Make Jeb land for you automatically? Yes, because I am terrible at landing. Absolutely terrible at doing that. I can never time it right. I always smash into the surface. Alright, here we go. Got that sunrise there. Beautiful. And this way we can land at the same spot over and over again and get some resources down here if we ever need to. I've had it for so long, how did I not know it does that? Oh really, did you not know? Well, now you know. and your life will get infinitely easier. Yeah, when I found out this could auto land, I was like, oh, I'm never doing it myself again. Let's have a look at this coming in there. Oh, really quick. What mod do you have for the MUN? This is RSS Reborn. So it's the version of RSS that works with BlackRack's volumetric clouds. KitKat, is this RSS? Yeah, it is. Yeah, RSS Reborn. The MechJeb menu has many options. It's so confusing. Yeah, it's got a lot of options, hasn't it? I see these ascent stats here that I don't really need there anymore. I didn't know that, what that did for ages, and I was looking for a downrange call out thing or a bit of information, and then someone said it was in the ascent stats all this time. I was like, oh man, brilliant. There's loads of stuff in there. I mean, we're going to be using the docking autopilot for when we're refueling our next mission. The maneuver node planner is something that I use all the time. A Rover autopilot, I don't use that so much, and obviously use the aircraft autopilot for planes and things like that. We haven't even messed with planes yet, guys. That's a whole other like thing to do, like space planes and I really want to make an SR-71 Blackbird type plane, or U-2 or something. Now we've got those clouds, doing planes is definitely on the agenda. How long have you been playing? We've been playing KSP for a few years, probably about 3 or 4 years, on and off. I get into it and then I get really far too into it. And I have to give myself a break for a while. So I've been playing for a few years. I've only played RSS once before, and this is sort of me learning that again, like how I did everything with your guys' help. Thank you very much. Hold up, I'm gonna boot up KSP. I want to mess with MechJeb. Yeah, do it, man. One of our subscribers, Meow, made a booster, and I built it on the stream, recreated it, and it's such a nice little booster. I sometimes just load up KSP and just fly that booster into the air and let it hover around for a bit and just sort of dance it around and then land it. It's really fun. I love just making crazy little things in KSP. That's how this whole stream started, you know. I just booted up KSP and I thought, I want to make like the Dragon capsule. I want to make that land on legs with its abort system. And I was doing that and I thought, hey, I might live stream it just for a laugh. And I've never really live streamed games on here before like that much. Never got any viewers. And then it just took off from there. And here we are now, landing on the moon. Ooh, what's going on there? We have taken some moon dust, and don't freak out. I think that might be this, you know. Is it not? It's not, is it? I don't know what's causing that. But this is, I think this is a... Yeah, because it's disappeared there. And it comes back. I think this is an artifact of... what's it called? The volumetric cloud mod, because this hasn't popped up until I started using that. I honestly couldn't say if that is though. But right, just for now, we're gonna have to pretend that it's not happening. What happens if I do that? Yeah, it's still there, isn't it? Zoom in really far. Wow. Right, we'll dump that in a second. Let me just read some comments. RSS is way too hard for me. I've only made it to low Earth orbit and that was hard enough. If you're having trouble with it, try a mod called Smurf, S-M-U-R, I think it's F-F, S-M-U-R-F-F. That'll make it a bit easier. If that's still too hard, get a mod called Easy ISP, and you can change how much thrust to weight and stuff, how much ISP your rockets have and stuff, so that'll make it a bit easier for you. Because I know, like, I was playing RSS without any of the engine scalers, and I was like, why can I not even get into space? And it's because the engines were so underpowered. Right, I think we're ready to drop this, so let's click undock. And I need to switch to that, don't I? Where's... oh dear. Hopefully I can switch to that, right? I thought we just pressed tab, to be honest. Whoops. Do I have to go into Space Center to control this little rover? It's really just the really high Delta V and the contracts for Korea don't really change the difficulty. Oh, I've never played it on Korea RSS, but I haven't actually done that yet. That could be a good little idea for my Let's Play. Do a Let's Play on Korea mode. Right. I need to somehow control this little rover. That definitely didn't work, did it? Because it wasn't at a coupler. So I think I'm going to have to go into the Space Center and take control of it that way. Oh, I just read that at the wrong time. Thanks, dude. That's awesome. Hit the bracket keys, right? I did know that as well, you know. Well, at least it didn't crash when I did that, because that's what happened last time. Let's go into here. So you guys always save my skin, man. You always do it. Every stream, I swear, every stream, somebody lets me know something that I really need to know, like right then, and saves us so much time. Can we get rid of that? Let's just put that over there. Is that the actual... so I didn't name it, so I don't know. It's got to be Moonstone Probe, hasn't it, I think? Yeah, 2 minutes ago, so it must be that one. Okay. Right. We're going to drive this around for a minute. Hopefully not flip it. We only flipped it last time because I was oh, awesome. Oh, now we got that glitching back again. But I'm sure that's caused by this, right? Yeah. I worked out one of the glitches. Oh, going backwards. There we go, we've got control. We got our lights on, we do. Let's try and see if we can get out of this mess. Graphical glitching crap. It's not going to follow us, right? Please don't follow us. Yes, it is, isn't it? I don't know what's causing that. If anybody knows what's causing that, that would be great. But I can't be having that, guys. Right, this was the problem I had last time. Turn in too quickly. Looks like we got better control there this time. Traction control, is that better? We do wheel spin a bit, and I quite like that, honestly. But we've got a flatter profile now as well. Is that parallax? Oh, do you know what? Yeah, it could be parallax. It could be parallax, you know. Because actually, yeah, look, we're looking straight through the mesh, aren't we? Into this, that's space behind us with all the stars underneath us. Yeah, parallax messes with the ground textures and stuff, doesn't it? Now there is a version of this that you can have it without parallax, so maybe tomorrow I'll take parallax out. Fingers crossed I don't mess everything up again. But I think I know what I'm doing this time. So I'll try taking parallax out tomorrow so we can get rid of this rubbish. I'm such a perfectionist. I hate when we're on a stream, I hate things going wrong. But never mind, I guess. Yeah, well, we've landed nicely next to that ridge. Though, looking at the silver linings. We got some. This is a nice place to land humans, so I'll look around and possibly jetpack it up there or something. Your control point is up instead of forwards. What does that mean? You should try Tarsia Space Technology. It adds some pretty cool new science gadgets that isn't just click and claim your science. Oh, awesome. I'll take a look at that. Because I do like the science mode. I do like that. It's very fun. I know this is really annoying. The stream is nearly over now, guys. So you haven't got to put up with this rubbish too long. I just wanted to... Oh, let's... is that... It's already communicating, yeah. So let's have a look through the camera. Still got all that glitch in there, haven't we? Never mind. Well, there's the moon camera. It changes the nav ball position. How do I do that? How do I change that? Let's not crash into the lander. Ooh. Just want to see if it would dock again. Crikey, it's got some... It's got some drift on it. God, it's hard to control accurately, that is. I don't think that will dock again because I think it came down too far. Oops. Right click your control point and change it. Fractured Gamer, sorry, welcome to the channel, dude. Sorry, I don't always read people's names. Right click your control point and change it. Where is my control point? Control from here. I'm learning new things. It would be really cool if these legs would lift up. That would be mint. And then you could just dock straight back to that. That would be really cool. The main body of the rover. Ah. And then control point 4. Ah, I never knew that. Thank you, guys. Is that it? Ah, now we have it. I'm going backwards. Let's do some bad boy racing. Some wheel drifts on there. Nice. Here's some donuts. And then I'm going to park it up under here for tonight. And did we lose? Oh look, we lost 2 solar panels. That's why I put loads on anyway. Right, I'm going to park it up there for tonight. Just somewhere in there. That's good. Put the brakes on. Let's retract those panels for now. Right. Bunny Fan 9, it looks like someone spilt oil all over the ground. It looks absolutely bloody terrible, don't it? It goes away when we zoom out. It's really annoying. So I'm thinking it probably is parallax. Fractured Gamer was said that. I think you're right about that. So yeah, I'll delete parallax tomorrow and test that and see if that sorts that issue out. I'm going to be honest, when I came to the moon earlier, well actually I didn't land on the moon earlier, I didn't do this, but I didn't see this at all, you know. So yeah, I think that is parallax. Odd bug, yeah, very odd bug. I was hoping it was really hoping it was going to be sorted out with this, but doesn't seem to want to do anything. Sometimes I get that graphical glitch with like a black box here, and then I switch it over to default empty and it disappears. But that's not fixing it on this for some reason. I'll check that out tomorrow and hopefully that will be fixed. Let's stop that glitching away for now. Right, I'm going to end the stream there, guys. Tomorrow it will be our human landing. So I'm going to be very busy tomorrow building that. I'm going to make a little time lapse of that while I'm building it, probably put it up as a short or something, so you guys can see me actually build these things as well, but you know, not take like 2 hours over it. I want to say thank you to the guys that have subscribed tonight and taken me over 500. It's just absolutely awesome. It's properly made my day, my week and my month. It's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to come back tomorrow night and finish, get our human mission on the go. What was I going to say? I'll keep you informed about that special live stream. I'll get some more stuff planned for it as well, so we have a few hours together and stuff like that. Fractured Gamer, you subscribed as well, mate. Thank you very much, man. That's absolutely awesome. Kit Kat human mission. Well, yeah, Kerbal. Sorry, I'm calling them humans. But yeah, Kerbal mission. The Kerbals do have, you'll see tomorrow, they've got human coloured skin, and I think I can rename them. So I'm probably going to name some of the Kerbals after you guys as well, because I've been naming ships after you guys. But once we start getting humans up into space, Kerbals up into space, start giving them more names and stuff, like that would be awesome. My picture is my starship I built in KSP 2. I can't really see it very well, but I can tell that it's a rocket. I'll take a look at that at some point, dude. If you want to join the Discord, if you're into Discord at all, there's a Discord for the channel. The link's in the description. That's where people send like their screenshots and stuff like that. I'll tell you what, on the live stream, because people have sent screenshots into that Discord, I'll share those. I'll share those on there so you guys can have them on the channel. That would be awesome. Bunny Fan, I'm going to go play KSP and try to get a bit out of lunar orbit. Always fun, man. I love the rescue missions. I actually love rescue missions. It's really fun when you have to engineer something. Like if you watch the lunar rover rescue mission on my live stream, that was really fun to engineer. It took a long time to build, but joining right now. Awesome, dude. There's a bug I've been getting where I can't use maneuver nodes on old ships. I must get him out of there. Oh, I've not heard of that. But the Kraken has many tentacles in many different parts of space and can cause all sorts of problems. It's extra annoying because it's like a bug that should be fun, I hope. But it should be fun, yeah. I hope it is fun. Half of the fun in life is overcoming all the obstacles we face, isn't it? So, yeah. Right. Thank you again, guys, for subscribing. Thank you again for sitting with me and giving me all the information and helping save time and everything like that. I will see you in the live stream tomorrow night. It'll be the same place, same time. Well, same time as long as Kerbal doesn't crash when I load it up again. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow night. Matt Lown said he defeated the Kraken by turning all the control points off. Right. I'll look into that. Alright guys, see you later. Bye bye. Have a good night. I hope you have a really good day.